A'udhu Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Freedom of expression and freedom of speech in a democratic society is a fundamental freedom for the human beings of that society. In our previous videos, we have already discussed the definition of freedom of speech and expression, and we have not discussed the uses and misuses of the same, and similarly the limits of the same. Today, we want to discuss the availability of right of freedom of expression and freedom of speech, its uses, its misuses, and its limits in France. France, admittedly, is a European country, and it is a republic, democratic country which is located in the Western Europe. Its population is about 67.4 million. It is an indivisible, secular, democratic and social republic country. And in France, freedom of religion is a constitutional right, as French Constitution 1958 guarantees that all the citizens, regardless of their origin, their race and their or religion, are treated as equals before the law and respecting all religious belief. Similarly, the freedom of expression and speech is also available in France. As far as freedom of expression and speech is concerned, in France, it is protected under 4 tiers of the laws or constitution, which are called as the Declaration of Rights of Man and of the Citizen, Universal Declaration of Human Rights, European Union Convention on Human Rights, and the Constitution of France. First of all, I would like to discuss the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizens set by the French National Constituent Assembly in 1789, which was ultimately incorporated in the French Constitution in 1958, and that was also promulgated. The Article 11 of the Declaration says that the free communication of ideas and of opinions of one of the most precious rights of a man. Any citizen may therefore speak, write, and publish freely, except what is tantamount to the abuse of this liberty in the cases determined by law. Therefore, Article 11 says that the right of freedom of expression and speech in France is not absolute and is subject to certain limitations imposed by the legislature. Similarly, and furthermore, as earlier said, the above said declaration was incorporated in the French Constitution in 1958. Therefore, as per French Constitution 1958, right of freedom of expression and speech is limited, and there are some limitations of the same. Now, we want to move forward to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which is called the UDHR. The UDHR means Universal Declaration of Human Rights, is referenced in the United Nations Charter, which is binding on all member states. Admittedly, the Republican of France is signatory and one of the crucial members of the UN. Therefore, they follow the UDHR. Article 19 of the UDHR says that everyone has the right to freedom of opinion and expression. This right includes the freedom to hold opinions without interference and to receive, and impart information and ideas through any media and regardless of the frontiers. But to comprehend the freedom of speech provided in UDHR, Article 19 is to be read with Article 29, 1 and 2 of the UDHR, which says that everyone has duties to the community in which alone the free and full development of his personality is possible. Sub Article 2 of Article 29 says, in the exercise of his rights and freedoms, everyone shall be subject only to such limitations as are determined by law solely for the purpose of securing due recognition and respect for the rights and freedoms of others, and of meeting the just requirements of morality, public order, and the general welfare in a democratic society. Again, freedom of expression and speech provided in Article 19 of UDHR is to be understood with reference to Article 29, 1 and 2 of the UDHR, which provides that the right of freedom of speech and expression is subject to limitations determined by law, and it means that this freedom of expression and right is not an absolute and is not without any limitations. Now, I want to discuss the European Union Convention on Human Rights, which is called ECHR. France, being member of the Council of European Union, therefore ECHR is also binding upon its inhabitants and subjects of the France. Article 10 of the same says everyone has the right. Everyone means every human being residing under the Constitution of ECHR or European Union Commission Human Rights. Everyone has the right to freedom of expression. This right shall include freedom to hold opinions and to receive and impart information and ideas without interference by public authority and regardless of the frontiers. But Article 10 subarticle 1 of ECHR is to be understood subject to subarticle 2 of the Article 10 of the ECHR, which says that the exercise of freedom of expression and speech, since it carries with its duties and responsibilities, may be subject to such formalities, conditions, restrictions, or penalties as are prescribed by law and are necessary in a democratic society and for the protection of the repute or rights of other persons, meaning thereby other human beings. So, by reading subarticle 1 and subarticle 2 of Article 10 of the ECHR, it has become clear that the right of freedom of expression and speech given in the ECHR is subject to restrictions, subject to limitations, and subject to the protection of rights of other human beings, other peoples. I would like to say that not only this, but the French legislature has also provided the same freedom of expression and speech to his subjects, to his citizens, through Article 11 of the French Constitution 1958. The Article 11 of the French Constitution 1958 says that the free communication of ideas and of opinions is one of the most precious rights of man. Any citizen may therefore speak, write, and publish freely, except what is tantamount to the abuse of this liberty in the cases determined by law. In the nutshell, we can say that inhabitants, citizens, or subjects of the French Republic derives their right of freedom of expression and speech from the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen 1789, also incorporated in the Constitution of France 1958 and the European Union Convention on Human Rights and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, says that according to the French Constitution and laws, the right of freedom of expression and speech in French society is not absolute, but the same is subject to certain restrictions or respect of the rights or reputation of others, or the protection of national security, or of public health and morals, and the same should be consistent with the limitations by the right to privacy, the presumption of innocence, the right to human dignity, and by rules prohibiting defamations and insult. Moreover, the International Human Rights Law, Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, which is called as ICCPR, of special duties and responsibilities and of such rights, promulgated on 29th July 1881, which is still in force in France, prohibits defamation, insults, both written and verbal, meaning thereby that no one is allowed to defame any person, to do any label, to do any slander, while claiming the right of expression and right of speech. And according to ICPR, defamation is an allegation or imputation of a fact which harms the honor or consideration of person or group of persons to which the fact is imputed. Similarly, insult is any offensive expression, term of contempt or incentive which does not contain the imputation of any fact. Similarly, freedom of expression and speech can be said to be limited to protect the community as overall and in general. The speech that incites the commission of a criminal offense can be prosecuted as complicity in that offense. Incitation of homicide, either it is physical or sexual assault, theft, extortion, destruction of property, and other intentional degradations that put others in danger, is punishable in France even if the crime in question was never actually committed. Similarly, French law prohibits hate speech, defined as inciting discrimination, hatred, violence against a person or a group of persons because of their origin, because of they belongs to any group or sex, or do not belongs to a certain ethnicity, nation, race, or religion, as well as inciting hatred or violence against a person or a group of persons because of their sex, orientation, gender identity, or disability. Similarly, hate speech is not only prohibited as a matter of civil nature, rather the same is punishable under criminal law of France, and any person involved in the offense of hatred speech can be prosecuted, and in the cases of prohibitions against the hate speech is deemed as denial of crimes against humanity. Freedom of expression and speech is limited for the sake of protecting human dignity. Furthermore, freedom of expression and speech is also limited to protect to certain extent the French institutions as per law of 29th July of 1881, the defamation against the courts, the tribunals, means any judicial tribunals, any quasi-judicial tribunals, the army, the navy, or Air Force of France, the state bodies of France, and the public administration of France is also punishable offense in France. Similarly, no one is allowed to object on the government or any institution of the government or any officer of the government of France. In this respect, there is an example of conviction of two persons in France for allegedly burning the effigy depiction of the French president, Mr. Macron, during a peaceful protest in the year 2019. The French Parliament is also discussing nowadays a new laws incriminating the use of images of law enforcement officers on social media. Similarly, as per French law, no one can talk about the Holocaust. Therefore, it could be said that the freedom of expression and speech in France is not absolute. Rather, the same is having most of the limitations, and those limitations are also applicable. In France, more than about 4 million Muslims are living, and in the near past, defending the right of publishing caricatures. French Muslims came on the roads to protect the honor of their lost prophet Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Admittedly, Islam is a religion, and the followers of Islam are called Muhammadan Muslims. As per French law, they are having the right not to be disturbed through religious emotions, sentiments, and in case anyone acts while inciting their religious sentiments or emotions, the same is also falling in the definition of hate speech, and as per French law, the same is punishable. But in the near past, the French government has bypassed, violated its own laws, and has committed the blasphemy of the lost prophet Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam while publishing the religious blasphemous caricatures on the government buildings. The above said act of the President Macron was not only violation of the French law, French constitution, but by committing the same, French President Mr. Macron has become criminal, and he can be prosecuted as per French law for hate speech and inciting a group of Muslims. Although the French president has said that by doing the said act, his government is protecting the freedom of expression of their peoples, but he has forgotten the speech of German Chancellor Miss Angela Merkel while addressing the German National Parliament during a budget debate in the year 2019. She has stated regarding the free speech and expression that was heard by all the European Union leaders in an emotional manner. She has said that we have freedom of expression in our country for all those who claim they can no longer express their opinion. She said that I say this to them: if you express a pronounced opinion, you must live with the fact that you will be contradicted. Expressing an opinion does not come at zero cost, but freedom of expression and the speech has its own limits. Those limits begin when hatred is suppressed. They begin when the dignity of other people or the group of other people is violated. She said that this house means their assembly, their parliament will and must oppose extreme speech. Otherwise, their society will no longer be the free society that it was. The above said mode in which the manners and the wordings of Ms. Merkel has made it clear that act of Mr. President Macron's government is nothing but pushing the French society to the hatred and creating hate in between his own public as well as public at large of the whole of the world. And by this way, I am of the humble view that the act of Mr. Macron's government is not safeguarding the freedom of expression and speech, rather the same is inciting the hatred in between Muslims and the peoples of France, having belief through Islam. At the end, I am requesting to all the European Union leaders as well as all the governments of all over the world to act formally and to take all the positive measures to take down the hatred in between Muslims and non-Muslims of the France as well as whole of the world, so that not only the people of France but all the peoples living in this world may live in peace and tranquility as we are living in a global village nowadays. This is my request, and I am thankful to you for watching this video.